Let's talk about money. For many young adults, students, and those just starting out, it feels like there's never enough. You work hard, the money comes in, and then it just seems to disappear. If you feel like you're stuck in a cycle of living paycheck to paycheck or constantly battling debt, it might not just be about how much you earn. Often, it's about the habits you've developed around money. The good news is that habits can be changed. By identifying the patterns that are holding you back, you can start building a stronger financial future. Let's look at 7 common money habits that keep people broke, and, more importantly, how to break free from them. This is perhaps the most fundamental habit that trips people up. If you don't know where your money is going, you can't control it. Money leaks happen when you're not paying attention. Without tracking, it's easy to underestimate how much you spend on non-essentials. This lack of awareness makes budgeting impossible and overspending almost inevitable. You need a clear picture of your cash flow. To break this habit, start tracking every dollar you spend for at least a month. Use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even a simple notebook. This exercise is eye-opening and provides the data you need to make informed decisions. Once you know where your money is going, the next mistake is not planning where it should go. A budget isn't about restriction. It's about giving every dollar a job and ensuring your spending aligns with your priorities and goals. Without a budget, you're essentially flying blind financially. You might spend too much in one area, leaving nothing for savings or debt repayment. This leads to constant financial stress and prevents progress. Create a simple budget based on your tracking data. Allocate funds for needs, wants, savings, and debt. Review and adjust it regularly to stay on track and maintain control over your finances. Credit cards and payday loans can be convenient, but their high interest rates are financial quicksand. Carrying balances on these debts means a significant portion of your payments goes only to interest, not the principal. This habit keeps you broke, because the cost of everything you buy on credit is inflated by interest. It drains your income and makes it incredibly difficult to save or invest for the future. High-interest debt is an emergency. Focus intensely on paying down high-interest debt. Use strategies like the debt snowball or avalanche method. Stop adding to the debt and explore options like balance transfers or consolidation if appropriate, but only with a plan to pay it off. Buying things you didn't plan for, often driven by mood, advertising, or peer pressure, is a major budget killer. These purchases provide temporary satisfaction but often lead to regret and financial strain later. Emotional spending uses shopping as a coping mechanism for stress, boredom, or sadness. This habit keeps you broke because it bypasses rational decision-making and prioritizes fleeting desires over long-term financial health. It's spending without thinking. Identify your spending triggers. Implement a waiting period for non-essential purchases, like 24 hours. Find healthier ways to manage emotions that don't involve spending money you don't have or shouldn't spend. The latte factor is real. Those daily coffees, subscription services you don't use, or frequent small convenience store stops add up significantly over time. Individually, they seem harmless, but collectively, they can derail your budget. This habit keeps you broke because it creates a constant, unnoticed drain on your funds. It feels like pocket change, but over a month or year, it can amount to hundreds or even thousands of dollars that could have been saved or used more effectively. Review your bank statements for these small, recurring leaks. Challenge every small expense. Is it necessary? Can I find a cheaper alternative? Cutting back on these small buys can free up surprising amounts of cash. Without clear financial goals, saving and budgeting lack purpose. You might save sporadically, but without a target like a down payment, an emergency fund amount, or a retirement figure, it's hard to stay motivated and disciplined. This habit keeps you broke because it allows inertia to take over. Money is spent because there's no compelling reason to save it. You drift financially instead of steering towards a desired future. Define specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound financial goals. Write them down. Break larger goals into smaller steps. Use your goals as motivation to stick to your budget and saving plan. Many people believe they need to earn a lot more before they can start saving or investing. This procrastination is a costly habit because it ignores the power of compounding, especially for young adults. Time is your biggest asset. Delaying means missing out on potential growth and making it harder to reach future goals. You'll have to save much larger amounts later to catch up. This habit keeps you broke in the long run by sacrificing future wealth for present consumption. Start saving and investing now, even if it's a small amount. Automate transfers to savings or investment accounts. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Make saving a non-negotiable expense in your budget. Breaking these habits isn't easy, but it is absolutely possible. It requires awareness, discipline, and a commitment to your financial well-being. Start with one habit, focus on changing it, and build momentum. Remember, financial health is a journey, not a destination. There will be setbacks, but by replacing these money-draining habits with positive ones, you build a foundation for security and freedom. Take control of your money, and you take control of your future.